A leaking work pot. Accept. The Moblin settlement of Earthenshire is not far from here, but be warned, the road we'll be taking is a favored hunting ground for bandits. With the stairs currently impassable, there will be fewer travelers, meaning the brigands will be desperate for victims to ambush. Although considering present company, I suppose my concern is unwarranted. Bandits on the road? What have Zoralja and the Landsguard been doing? Seems it's up to me to restore order to the area. No, you mean it's up to me. And off she goes again. For now, we'll head west and aim for the bank of the second river. I'm the muscle here. Did I attune to this last time? I did. Perfect. Okay. Let's see if I can recap what happened last time. It's been a week, and my memory is pretty ass. Did my first dungeon last week. What's that two-headed bastard's name? The one that we hate. Gulul Jaja is the Dawn Servant. Zoralja is the first promise, question mark. Koana is the second promise. LAMAT is the third promise. And then that fourth one, he's also a Jaja, I think. One second, I gotta look this up. My memory is so bad. Dawntrail promises, 4 promises. No, Dawntrail characters. Come on, just give me the characters. Alright, I can't remember his name, but we'll figure it out. We'll probably run into him like we always do. But during that dungeon, that two-headed bastard did something to our ship. We derailed. We're on our way to the mountain. I forget what the mountain's called. I'm sure it's on here somewhere. And LAMAT had a very sad talk about how she feels about being in this contest. We, as her friends, reassured her that she is doing splendid, and power, friendship, and all that stuff. And I think that's where we left off last time, or last week. And yeah. Well, where are these bandits? Apparently, they're not foolish enough to attack a party of this size. Earthenshire is just a little farther ahead, on the opposite bank of... Oh my god, how do I pronounce that? Miyakabek Zoma. Oh, that wasn't that bad. Miyakabek Zoma. Well, let's remain vigilant all the same. Ooh, my second ether current. And all of Dawntrail. How do I check how many I have? Lock that, okay. Just oh my god, there's so many. What made them decide on that many ether currents? Holy. Earthenshire. Can't remember. So we were on our way up the mountain to speak with the people there. The other way was blocked, which is why we had to go the long way. I can't remember where we are now. I don't know if we're there already. I can't remember if we're there already. No, we're on our way there. I think Urkopacha was the place on the top of the mountain. This is it, the village where the Lay of Pots from the Toyola saga took place. Earthenshire. Idleshire? Might the similarity be a cultural inclination, I wonder? The settlements themselves couldn't be more different, though. This shire appears custom-built to resemble Pots, while the other is a repurposed town. Welcome to Earthenshire. Do I have the pleasure of happy greeting the third promise and her retinue? That's us. We're looking for the Dawn Servant's Elector, if you happen to know who that is. You are exchanging tongue flaps with her right now. Redirok. Redirok is the Elector you seek. Oh, that's helpful. We can cut straight to performing the feat. As much as Redirok would like to just do that, we have a much more pressing worry. Isn't that always the case? There's always a side quest before the main quest. The storm which hit our village shattered the cliffs and dropped rocks on our brain cases. Many help hands from the Potsworn were injured. This is no time for feats or metal tests. That's unfortunate. I'm sorry to hear that. After learning what the storm did to the stairs, I feared you'd been caught in its path. Not to change the subject, but what are the Potsworn? Goldsmiths contracted to work for the Moblins. The word comes from the pot-like workshops where they practice their craft. The Moblins provide these Potsworn with tools, materials, living quarters, everything the artisans could possibly need. This allows them to concentrate on producing what is widely known as the finest gold and metalwork in Tyrol. This is unacceptable. I was promised no distractions. If this is the best they can offer, I should have never left Wachu Meki Meki. Yeesh. Don't look at me like that. You see, the Potsworn desert us. Without enough healthy help hands, we are failing to uphold our side of the Pot Pact. Should all our Potsworn leave, Earthenshire will grind to a halt. We have to do something, and do it soon. And of course we're gonna help. And let us stand in for the injured helpers. It would give me the chance to learn more about your people and your village, and if it brings us closer to beginning the feat, then all the better. This isn't strictly part of the contest, so don't feel obligated to join in. Take a rest while you can. Of course I'll help. What else am I gonna do? I was hoping you'd say that. I actually wasn't sure I could do this on my own. Then don't tell me to lay back. Just say it to my face. Say you need me. Well, I'll help. I doubt any of us could just sit around and watch. We'll take every help hand we can get. Redirok swears that once the Potsworn have their perfect workshops again, we will commence the feat with all haste. You and the third promise can assist help hand Rakorok. You other four, follow Redirok. There are other help hands in need of hand lending. I really appreciate you pitching in. No problem. I meant what I said at many fires. There will be no more feigning strength, no more playing at being an invincible promise. If there's one thing I've learned on this journey, it's how practiced you are at aiding those in need. And I mean to make the most of having such an incredible mentor at my side. Mentor? Me? Now, let's find this Rock fellow and see what we can do for him. There he is. What is this noise they make? Rock can't meet his obligations without more help hands. The pot pact is broken and the pots are empty. Hello, we are here to help. You've come to aid Rock. Rock accepts your hand lending with joyous field smiles. If we can offer the Potsworn the promised good living, we might save the day yet. Whatever you need. Lending a help hand. that noise. What Rock needs is for new help hands to create good living for Potsworn Kahi? The help hand assigned to Kahi was hurt during the rock rain, so Rock took over, but he knows nothing of Kahi. What does Kahi want? What does Kahi need? Help hands do not bother the Potsworn with straight tasks. Our job is to observe and anticipate. Note to prepare things with guest think. Please, guest think with Rock. Find out what Kahi is lacking so we can provide it. You can count on us. This is where Kahi works, is it? Let's take a peek inside then. That must be Kahi. It'd be a lot quicker if we could just talk to him, but that's not the way they do things around here, apparently. We'll have to leave him be, and try our hand at some guest think. What does that mean? Inspect the workshop. You may move the camera as well as zoom in and out. Target a point of interest and examine it in more detail with left click. It's one of those video games. Not video games. Mini games. One sec. I'm drinking some water. Crafting materials. Well, he has no shortage of crafting materials. There must be something else he's missing. Can I zoom in? Nope, I cannot. Untouched meal. Dang, that looks good. He's barely touched his meal. That dish is meant to be eaten hot, or it loses its savor. Worn goldsmithing tools. These tools are looking pretty worn down. Maybe it's time for some new ones? My god, I love this song. This song is so good. Where's this last thing? Oh. He must be boiling sitting so close to the furnace and there's no airflow to speak of. Oh. He must be boiling sitting so close to the furnace and there's no airflow to speak of. How could anyone work in this stifling heat? Ventilation. There's lack of ventilation in this room. I believe that is the issue. Alright, after taking a good look, I think I have an idea of what things Kahi might want to improve his working conditions. Let's head back outside and talk to Rakarok. You made your observations? What did you guess think? First off, I noticed Kahid hasn't touched his food, and an empty belly can't be good for his concentration. Maybe the cooking isn't to his liking? But our food is very mouth-pleasing. Why wouldn't he want to eat it? Arg, but Rakarok is sure of nothing when it comes to Kahid's tastes. I can help you with that. My brother Koana is also Hitsoro, and while everyone has their personal preferences, there are some they tend to share. It was the food that was bothering him? Not the heat? Like an aversion to piping hot dishes. If it was brought to him like that, Kahi probably wouldn't have been able to eat it until it cooled down, and by the time he came back to it, he might have found it cold and unappetizing. The simplest solution is to serve dishes that taste good no matter the temperature. Rakarok never would have thought of that. With a third promise mind explaining these things to our cook. Not at all. But I don't think that was the only reason Kahi couldn't concentrate. The Hitsaro homeland is hot and dry, but even Kahi seemed to be suffering in front of that furnace. Is there any way you could cool down the workshop? No, so it was both. Oh, we could try a we could try a drafty shard. They make a lovely breeze. What is a drafty shard? Do you know where we can get one of those? You can gather them from the shoals of no return. There are many old boats there, abandoned by those who gave up on their search for the Golden City. So we salvaged them from the wrecks. Could you handle that for us, Tomoya? Of course. Oh, and one more thing. From what I could tell, Kahi's flies and saws and things were very worn down. Maybe a new set of tools is in order. So it was 3 things. Rakarok was too preoccupied with stocking materials, a serious oversight which he will rectify. Supplying good tools for good living is a help-hand's responsibility. Then we all have work to do. We can meet back here when our tasks are done. The shoals of no return are past the crags. There are tunnels southeast of here. You should be able to spot the passage from just outside the village. Leave it to me. Over there. How do I get out of here? Did I attune to this? I didn't. See? Always pays off to double check. I would have had to walk all the way back here, and that would have sucked. That's silly. I went all the way around, but I could have gotten out at any point. Inside. Well, if it isn't the backstabbing bastards who dropped rocks on us. You're Tomoya, aren't you? What brings you out here? The same thing that brings you here. The issue with caring for the potswoman. When they approached me with that same problem, I suggested they commission artisans as Harleyan instead. The quality of craftsmanship would be guaranteed after all. However, the Moblins did not care for the idea. Surely it would be more effective to engage a uniformly trained collective. I cannot understand their fixation on individual contracts. Perhaps the custom will make more sense once we begin the feat of pots. Until then, we've been deemed unfit to assist in the matter of help hands, and are instead tasked with tending the injured. We were on our way back from procuring herbs for Uriange, in fact. Settlements in Kosamauga, too, have been isolated by the storm's destruction. What would have become of the wounded had we not found a way here? Should I become Dawn Servant, one of them? I don't know why I'm talking like that. Sorry. Should I become Dawn Servant, one of my first acts will be to establish reliable trade routes to the capital, when I imagine how much good we can achieve with Chilean technology. Tisk tisk. My apologies. I have much to consider. If you'll excuse us. We'll meet again soon, I'm sure. Take care, Tomoya. I'm gonna kick your butt next time we fight. What are we looking for? What's over there? You spot the tunnel opening. Head through the passage to the shoals of no return and recover the drafty yard. Drafty yard? Drafty shard? Drafty shard. Okay. Where is it? Where's the marker? Over there. I am pea-brained. I cannot follow objectives without the objective being shown. I don't know how people played old video games without clear, concise instructions. Another! That's 3 out of a billion. Just kidding. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 ether currents? Oh my lord. I need 7 more. I wonder if they improved the ether current like locations where you'll come across them along your quest objectives naturally and not like go slightly off path to find them. This crystalline shard emanates a soothing whisper of wind. It seems you found the crystal Rakarok sent you to salvage. They didn't? It's okay. It's okay. I'll come back to them. I know my Final Fantasy XIV friends have all the ether currents and they can fly in these areas and they can take me to them, right? This saves me the trouble, right? Oh my god, there he is. My Final Fantasy XIV friend. My Uber driver, my Lyft, my taxi. I'm finally returning the favor, I see. Am I going the right way? I am. Did I just go the long way? I did. Why am I can just teleport back. I'm an idiot. Is that a cool breeze Rakarok feels? Oh, this looks like a voiced cutscene. And it is not. Okay. Yes, thank you for seek finding a drafty shard. Rakarok will add it to the new set of tools he bought. Brought. And I come bearing good food tidings. The cook has prepared a feast fit for the most discerning Hatsaro, and it's on its way even as we speak. Cool. Let's go in and see what Kahi thinks about our efforts. Let's see if he appreciates it. Or if he's snobby, like the other woman. Oh, he's eating. He's happy. I was wondering what occasion called for me to receive so many visitors. A fine meal, new tools, and a welcome source of cool air. Now I remember why I signed up Pot Pact. I am grateful for your kind considerations. Allow me a moment or two, and I'll reciprocate with a piece of worthy. I will reciprocate. Blah 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 blah. I can't speak English. I'll reciprocate with a piece of work. Oh my god, I did it again. Screw it, I skip. Skip it. Can't read it. Ah, yes. The wonderful sounds of craftsmanship. My favorite. An oil lamp to brighten the halls of Valakshunsa. The craftsmanship satisfies Earthenshire's reputation for quality, I trust. Such luster, such brilliance, truly a gift fit for the Dawn Servant. I'm glad you like it. Considering the time I've wasted till now, I hope to continue crafting at this improved pace. I have a contract to fulfill after all. Forgive my interruption. LAMAT, I am told the Elector has deemed the crisis past and is prepared to task us with defeat. It's great news. Thank you for letting me know. Well, that wasn't a bad side quest. That was pretty quick, in fact. So this is the craft of a potsworn. It is indeed a masterful piece. Thank you for your words of praise, Second Promise. I drew inspiration from Kosamaruka's natural beauty and sought to capture it in my work. I wondered why the Moblins did not simply build a workshop in the city, and now I have my answer. Even Charlayan goldsmiths could not easily replicate such exquisite artistry. One cannot create great things if one lacks creative impetus. Tuliolal, unfortunately, does not want for inspiration. Anyone wishing to learn the basics of a craft would do well to study up there. I was raised among Hatsaro more traditional than most, and the shared ingenuity of Tural's various peoples was eye-opening. You lived as a traditional Hatsaro? I have a few fond memories of nomadic life. What was a Hatsaro again? Will I get spoiled if I search it up? 1 second. FF14. Hatsaro. Oh, they're just Mikote, but they're called Hatsaro and Tuliolal. And I guess they're a nomadic group. Rakarok is very grateful to you. I thank you for both your hard work and clever guessing. When it comes to help handing, knowing the potsworn really is important. Well, that's true for pretty much everyone you meet. It's a lesson I've had drummed into me several times already on this journey. '93, baby! The Feat of Pots. The Elector bids the claimants assemble in the large building on the west side of the village. I will head over after finding Thancred and Urianger. I also ran into the Levier twins on the way here. I took the liberty of directing them to the venue. Revivals. It's not his job to make sure I know the feat is starting, but even now, he's conscientious to a fault. Anyway, let's not keep Ready Rock waiting. Finally. On to the third stone. Is that Tobly? No, it's not. It's Kobly. Ready Rock thanks you for assisting Helpman Rakarok. She will announce the feat once the other claimants arrive, so please be patient a little while longer. Let's see. We got 2 out of 7 so far. This should be number 3. I wonder what their first trial is going to be. I'm happy to report that we were able to convince one of the Potsworn to stay. How did you fare? Same here. So you managed to do the same. Splendid. What is that? Oh. Zoralja. Welcome to Earthenshire, First Promise. We support your plans for salt crossings and new Potsworn they will bring. Hail the mighty Zoralja. He cleared many piles of rockfall as if they were pebblestones, the resilient sun for Dawn Servant. Zoralja is clearing fallen rocks. I'm surprised he would volunteer his time for anything unrelated to the contest. Mayhaps he's not so bad after all. Well, well, we meet again. Bakul Jaja, that was his name. Hate this guy. Just in time for the feat to begin. I'll bet he was already here, laying low while the rest of us did all the work. Don't call him the king. He's such a piece of... he's a piece of shit. There we go. I was thinking if I should cuss or not, but I remembered it was Bakul Jaja, so I said fuck it. He's a piece of shit. Claimants, your attention please. As Ready Rock has explained, many of our Potsworn left us following the storm. The precious metalwork crafted by those artisans bring in much jingly shine from across the soul. Jingly shine, is that their like terminology for money? Should our stream of trade goods dry up, Earthenshire will suffer. Until Yola merchants will suffer. Oh, I think jingly shine means like just valuables. So Ready Rock sets you this feat. Each of you are to find one clever hand goldsmith to bring back here to us. Do I count? I'm a master crafter from Endwalker. So we're to recruit new Potsworn. Makes sense for the feat of pots. Calling this a feat does not justify taking advantage of the claimants and their influence. How does finding workers for you demonstrate their worthiness for the throne? People skills. You get people to follow you, I assume. You are free to refuse Ready Rock's request. She will be happy to inform the Dawn Servant of Zoralja's disqualification. The right is a means to an end. The steps we take to get there are not important. Then Ready Rock declares the feat of pots begun. But remember, a pot pact must be agreed to willingly. No grab snatching or deceitful tongue flaps. The Elector said nothing of taking a willing artisan from a rival. Oh, you slimy son of a bitch. Which is exactly what we should do. Can't wait. Can't wait till I fight him. Can't wait till I kill him. Look at that. Look at that ugly, sinister smile. That horrible laugh. A fine suggestion, brother. I'm glad you think so, brother. Come, let us lay our plans. Excellent thought, my liege. That nasty brute is up to something. Oh, you don't say. Aye, he may seek to delay us again as he did on the river. We can but remain vigilant while we plot our course. What do you think, WUK, LAMAT? Have you any candidates in mind to satisfy this feat? I know some artisans amongst my supporters, but they're all in their twilight years. Does that mean they're old? Old AF? Crusty? Dusty? Musty? Rusty? I couldn't ask them to give up the comforts of Tulliola to live in this remote village, no matter how beautiful the scenery. Meanwhile, Koana probably has 100 young craftspeople to choose from. Not that I'm comparing us, you understand. That's just a statement of fact. Okay, I believe you. I suppose you could try asking around YOSHI-P. That seems a logical place to start. Back to Tulliola it is. Wait, does that mean we have to take the boat again? No, 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 I can't do it. I can't stomach another boat ride. You said I should share my burdens, so I will speak plainly. The truth is, I get really, really sick on boats. We already knew that, though. WUK, LAMAT, this is hardly news. But it was brave of you to admit. In any case, we won't be fighting the current this time. Heading downriver will be much smoother. It will? Are you sure? I think this is gonna be the thumbnail for the YouTube video. This is great. I love this. She's so precious. I'm positive. Mostly. Oh, that was quick. Ugh, I need a moment. Upriver or downriver? Ihui Katumu is too rough for me. The nausea is a bit more bearable now that I've stopped trying to hide it, but I'd still rather not set foot on a boat if I can help it. Alright, I think I'm ready. Let's see if Master Ropley can help us recruit a pot swarm. Wait a minute! There's that guy we helped earlier! He'll be a pot swarm for us. Who's this? He looks cool. Anyways. YOSHI-P. Where's the nearest... You know what? Big brain move right here. Teleport to this aetheryte, and then teleport to the other one. I am so smart. Ropley's, believe it or not. Greetings, Third Promise. What brings you back to YOSHI-P? You've not chipped your ex again, have you? No, Master Ropley. Actually, I have a favor to ask. So what do you think? Do you know of any craftsmen who might be interested? Yeah, the one we helped earlier. Filching my artisans for the moblins, eh? Well, seeing as it's the Third Promise making the request, I'm willing to look the other way if one of them decides to take you up on the offer. Only, I can't think of a suitable candidate off the top of my head. Who do I know with the mastery of goldsmithing that would also have no qualms about relocating to Earthenshire? Yeah, exactly. That Eorzean goldsmith. What about him? Oh yeah, that was his name. You mean Fan Yontain? He did say he was employed at some fancy jewelry store across the salt. And considering the distance he's already come, I'd like to think he wouldn't mind moving a little bit up the river. How convenient that we accidentally ran into him and now we actually need him. That said, he's only just got himself a new job. Is it too soon to ask him to sign a pot pact? There's no harm in making the offer. Once he hears how well the Potsworn are treated, he may even jump at the chance. Either way, you won't find Fan Yontain at his workbench at this hour. He's finished for the day. Probably enjoying a meal over at... Alright, I've been avoiding pronouncing this name. I'm gonna try this time. Shabalyav? No, I give up. Nope, never mind, I give up. Then maybe we should go and talk to him. Just you and me, since he knows us. Wouldn't want him to feel intimidated by having to deal with a crowd of new faces. The two of us can handle this. Take a rest at the cabins if you like. What if I wanted to rest at the cabin? Right. Let's go and see a man about a pot. Where is he? Bayside Bevy Marketplace. I say this every time, but the music in this expansion is really good. And I've only heard a snippet of it. Oh, Tomoya, you're here too. The third promise said she wanted to chat. I've just finished eating, so shall we find a quiet spot outside? Bum 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 bum. Last time we talked on this beach, you were in a miserable state. Hahaha. Yes, I was, wasn't I? A lost soul, until the two of you came along and helped me rediscover my purpose. My new place of employment has been most welcoming, and for the first time in a long time, I feel content with my lot in life. That's wonderful. You ready to throw it all away? So, what is it you wish to discuss? Well, it's hard to ask this right after you've settled in, but I'm looking for someone to become a Potsworn. Ah, I've heard my new colleagues mention the term. That's when an artisan signs a contract to work for the Moblins, isn't it? But you're not a Moblin. I'm not sure I understand. It's for a feat in the right of succession. I need to bring a new Potsworn to Earthenshire. So that is the way of it. We've barely met, and after pushing you to work at YOSHI-P, I'm now demanding you throw that away and sign a pot pact instead. It's a selfish request, I know. I have something to tell you, Third Promise. The other day, I completed the necessary procedures for immigration. I'm pleased to say I am now an official subject of Tuliolal. I've since endeavored to learn what I can of my new nation, beginning with the right of succession and its claimants, including you, of course. Now, you will recall it was my father's example which led me to pursue goldsmithing. He was at East End when Garlean forces laid siege to the settlement, and in the ensuing chaos, he was slain. Oh, I'm sorry. War took him from me in an instant, the man I loved and admired. I never wished to suffer such a loss again. Womp womp. You are an awful human being. And So, as much as I'm indebted to you for turning my life around, it is as a fellow peace-loving Teleolan that I want you to win the throne. If I can help you achieve that by signing a pot pact, then I shall gladly do so. Fontaine, thank you. I shall return to Master Ropley and inform him of my decision. Allow me. I'm the reason you're leaving, so I should be the one to deliver the news. That's right. Eorzea isn't big enough for two people with the same hairstyle. Bruk Ebu. The name sounds familiar. Perhaps you remember me. Bruk Ebu, owner of that place whose name I will never pronounce. I'd like a word, if you don't mind. You're WUK LAMAT's ally from across the salt, right? And a hero of some renown, too, if the gossip's to be believed. Well, as it so happens, I could use some heroic help. It doesn't need to be right now, but could you come by when you have a spare moment? Sure. Much appreciated. I'll be waiting for you at my shop then. You can now gain access to the role quest. Speak with Bruk Ebu at that place whose name I will not pronounce, and pursue new adventures as you progress through the rite of succession. Role quest? Does this mean job-specific gear? I mean glamour. Job-specific glamour? I'll probably deal with those later. It's the 99 gear, so you can dye it. Oh! Okay, cool. Yeah, so for sure I will wait till later. Because that's mainly for glamour. Master Ropley, I'm sorry to have to tell you this, but, Fontaine has agreed to sign the pot pact, yes? While it is a shame to lose a capable goldsmith, to have one of our own handpicked to serve the third promise is a great honor for YOSHI-P. I appreciate your understanding. Of course, if you happen to know other talented artisans, regardless of their expertise, I hope you send them my way. It could even be yourself, if you're so inclined. That's right. In Eorzea, I am a master crafter. From Endwalker. I'll keep that in mind. Though my time here was brief, I will not forget your kindness, Master Ropley. I am blessed to have these workshops be my first home in Tuliolal. Come back to us if the moblins cut you loose. You'll always have a job at YOSHI-P. I expect you'll want to leave for Earthenshire as soon as possible. I'll go and pack my things. Otacon. Snake? What became of Fontaine? Were you able to find him? We did, and he's agreed to become a potsworn. We'll leave when he's ready, but you still have a little time. Splendid, we shall meet you anon. I had plenty of reasons to win the contest, but now I have one more. Fontaine's putting his faith in me, and I won't let him down. That's right. You hold more lives in your hand than your own. You may now unlock deliveries for YOSHI-P. Speak to Ropley and to pursue new endeavors as you progress through the rite of succession. Deliveries? Oh, is this for scripts? If I remember, like Alizé and Alphinaud's mother and that girl in Idleshire. Deliveries. Yeah, I think that's it. A father first. Right then, I have some things to take care of at the palace. While you can pass the time however you like, I'd suggest you head back to the cabins. After all, even heroes need to rest, and we still have a big journey ahead of us. bum 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 bum. The four Horard cabins. Welcome back, madam. You've had a Landsguard messenger most anxiously waiting on your return. Tomoya of the Third Promise's entourage, I've been all over the city looking for you. The Dawn Servant summons you to the palace. You are to present yourself to the gate guard station outside Sunpert at your earliest convenience. Oh, and one more thing. You're not to mention this visit to WUK LAMAT. Oh. This sounds serious. I hope it's nothing bad. This place is humongous now that I look at it again. It's awesome. Oh? A battle quest? This cannot be good. Wait a minute. The king wants to spar against me. That's my guess. The Dawn Servant awaits you within. While I was not informed of the reason for your audience in terms of attire, I would suggest full battle regalia. Alright, let's get it. Voiced cutscene.
Forgive me this sudden summons. When I learned my daughter's champion was back in the city,
I knew it.
I couldn't resist the opportunity.
You want to tussle with me? The Master Crafter? Ooh, why do I look so serious? It's just sparring, right? We're not... Holy crap, he's huge. Never mind.
And they call me head of resolve for good reason. Old as I am, I have not lost a battle worthy of the name since the day I took the throne.
That is until today when I whooped you.
And I've been craving a proper challenge. The lance wielder, Stinian, he fought well enough, but our bout was ended before a victor could be decided. Judging by the sailor's gossip, you are a warrior of renown in your homeland.
That's right. The name's Tomoya. You better remember it.
Yet I wonder, with all your deeds done and victories won, are you warrior enough to stand against me?
I fought and won against gods. I think I can handle this guy. Unless those alliance raids were not canon. Why don't we find out?
A spirited answer. Why not indeed?
It's like when we fought Xenos at the final battle. It's the theme song!
The battle rages upon me. I'll stop short of killing you, of course. But expect no other mercies. Ready your arms. Show me the truth of the tales.
Sorry, WUK LAMAT. Gonna whoop your father's ass. I don't know my rotation though. YOLO. Now you food. I'm gonna cheat.
Give it your all! I wanna fight to remember!
Imagine if I fought him as a white mage. Oh shoot.
Let's test the waters.
Ah! Let me guess. Right side? Yep. Left side? Zoom out a bit.
They didn't even blink.
Oh! I love this buff. This thing looks so damn
I
cool.
see you down the Viper style. Ha! Let's see how you handle this.
Oh, that's cool. He acknowledges my job class. Oh, shoot. What would he say if I was... Does this quest require you to be... Oh my god, I suck. Does this quest require you to be Viper in order to do it?
The spearman did not lie.
What would he say
Very
if I came in as a white mage? I'm scared. I actually might die. No! Have mercy.
Solve them with some kingdom.
He's actually really cool. I like him. Galore Jaja.
Right.
Have mercy. Damn it. Time, no more once upon a time.
Ha! Did you think you had my measure? Take this!
Survive long enough until my healing cooldown comes back up. Okay. We chilling, we chilling. We're not chilling, we're not chilling. We're burning. What do I do? Oh, okay, that was good. Accidental, but good.
We're far from finished!
Is this a scripted fight? Am I supposed to lose? Because I am doing like 0 damage. Okay. Those were probably some of the easier mechanics of this fight.
No more holding back!
Oh no.
Stay alert!
Okay. Doing well, doing well. Almost half HP. What the heck? "25 seconds till my heal comes out." One thing at a time. Oh shoot, I wasn't looking! Don't kill me, don't kill me, don't kill me, don't kill me.
You fight well indeed.
I'd like to say I'm stronger than a Stinian. Heal! What do I do? Oh shoot, don't look back! I actually might die. Unless I can survive for another minute. Oh, please. Oh my god. Please. Golu Jaja. Forgive me for my, for being ill-spoken. I take back what I said. I am not worthy. Oh my god! Oh my god, I don't know this mechanic. What do I do? What do I do? Oh shoot! Not even worried. I wasn't worried. Not at all. Easy peasy.
Really are formidable.
Damn right I am. Use red hand? Red hand? What is that? What is red hand? I don't know what that is. Oh! I see. Oh my, which one's first? You guys are first.
Now we'll see what you're truly made of.
Oh, please. This one first, this one first. 2, 3. No! It is scripted, isn't it? Don't kill me. I was so close. You shall not have this day! I just noticed he's a Viper too.
That will do.
That's so cool.
You've shown me more than enough.
What do you mean? Now I was about to whoop your ass. What does the red hand do? I didn't even read the ability.
I brought my full strength to bear against opponents before, but you are the first to withstand it.
That's right.
Even with my head of reason asleep, I never expected you to give me so much trouble.
Oh, I forgot. The other side is asleep, so he was only fighting me at 50% power. I am not worthy.
Estinian did not exaggerate. You are a force to be reckoned with.
You flatter me. So cool. He's a Viper too.
Confession. I said I crave a challenge, and that was no lie. But I had another reason for calling you here.
Was this the guy that main character was fighting in the cinematic? I haven't watched the cinematic in a while. I'll confirm later.
I had to judge for myself. If you were fit to attend my beloved daughter.
Attend her?
In some respects,
Oh,
she is much like me. Hard-headed and prone to rush into
battle
danger.
alongside her, help her, I guess.
But one with your talents could readily dispatch the threats that bar LAMAT's way. Will you hear my question and answer me plainly? Address me not as the ruler of Tuliola, but a concerned father.
Of course.
Thank you. Then tell me, given your journey together thus far, what is your impression of LAMAT?
The title of this stream. She is very precious and we must protect. Must protect.
Whether it be as their promise or just a companion on the road. Speak your mind.
Oof. She is a little naive. She's very hopeful. She's very hopeful, she's very nice, and she's very people-pleasing, but if this mirrors real life, people-pleasing isn't gonna really solve the world's issues, because the world's issues doesn't care about people's feelings and emotions. But I will say, she is young, but has potential. Naivety usually comes from being young, which is why the phrase usually is young and naive.
A tactful response, but agreed. She is not ready for the throne. Not yet. LAMAT thinks she understands our many peoples, their histories, their cultures, their beliefs. But she knows only what she's seen in the capital. And it's not only her who concerns me. Even this early in the contest, you must have realized. As potential rulers, all 4 claimants are lacking.
I think the poetry here is that each claimant has what the other doesn't have.
This is why I elected to hold the right of succession. Not to choose a fitting candidate, but to cultivate one.
Oh. Because each claimant has a specific trait about them. Each one is good for ruling, but not when they're all separated. You need a balance of each. So like, you'd either need to find somebody who has all 4 qualities that each promise has, or you have each promise ruled together, which is highly unlikely.
And if
But
no
I think-
one has impressed me by the end of it,
I think that's the
then to
moral
no
of
one
this.
will I yield my throne.
I volunteer as Dawn
As a
servant.
parent, I pray that my children rise to the occasion. With outsiders dragged into my game, I am also hopeful that the different perspectives you and your companions have to offer will inspire them to grow. I imagine you in particular have traveled many lands, know many peoples and cultures, loved them and being loved in turn. Guide LAMAT as you think best. Walk at her side and, when needed, push her to walk ahead.
Of course.
I knew it.
Uh-oh. It's not what it looks like. We're just talking. We're just talking.
There I was, about to sit down for some of Namika's cooking, when I heard that Papa had sent for you. You were dueling behind my back, weren't you?
see there is no point in denying it. You needn't worry, daughter. I took care not to inflict lasting injuries.
Me too, me too.
You and your ally may return to the contest without disadvantage. No harm done.
I swear, just as I was learning newfound respect for my father. Let's take our leave of this battle-mad oaf before he calls on the rest of my entourage.
I'll smell you later.
Watch over her, champion.
Oh no. It's silent and
Kuna's
ominous.
recruits are no less sharp, as one might expect of Galloff's countrymen. They saw the flaws in our claimants from the outset. The other two, though, they dismiss comrades willing to point out their shortcomings, and no good can come of it.
Basically, what he's saying is the other two promises surround themselves with simps. If he had his way, Papa would keep dueling until the day he dies. Even now, I only. Oh my God! Read, Tomoya, read. Even now, I know of only 3 people who didn't need to be carried away after their bouts. Zoralja, your lance-wielding friend Estinian, and yourself. You really do live up to your fearsome reputation. I'm curious, though, did Papa want anything else of you? Just a sparring partner. Well, that's all it was. Yeah, that's all it was. That's all it was, nothing else. Sure. The shape of peace. I still haven't had one bite of Namika's food thanks to Papa's nonsense, so I'm going back to finish my plate before I head out. I've otherwise asked everyone to meet at the 4-hour cabins. Come and join us after we've had a moment to recover, eh? Oh yeah, that's right. It's, do I want to walk? Nah, I'm lazy. Zoom back in. That was a cool fight. I liked that fight. Friends? Sorry to keep everyone waiting. Is that it? You're all set to go? I left Eorzea prepared to travel in search of work, so I had few belongings to begin with. Bidding farewell to my fellow artisans took rather a lot of time, however. Again, I appreciate you making this commitment, Fontaine. Shall we depart for Earthenshire, then? A word before you go. Is that the wool trader? Ain't no way he could hear us from all the way up there. WUK Awu, that's his name. What are you doing here? Oh, it's not the wool trader. It's the guy from the bird village, the bird festival village. Ah, I spent my days correcting manners, and here I am perpetrating the grave offense of delaying the third promise's departure. Please take up your axe and rend my flesh into taco meat. Must your demands be so gruesome? Besides, I told you that kind of thing doesn't bother me. Alright then, I won't let it bother me either. What was that all about? I'd come to the city to purchase supplies when I spotted your entourage getting ready to leave. You seek the City of Gold, if I'm not mistaken. That's right, it's the final step of the rite of succession. If you know anything about the subject, I'd love to hear it. Then allow me to be of service. As you know, legends of the Golden City have been passed down in Tyrell for 1,000 years. Yet, when it comes to describing the place itself, the stories do not always agree. Some portray it as one might expect, a glittering metropolis of golden towers. Others suggest it is more unassuming and owes the name to a fabulous treasure hidden at its heart. Every telling, however, has a common thread. Those who go in search of the Golden City do not return. Spooky. I know why. It's because when they find it, it's so cool there, they don't want to leave. Shoot, I skipped it by accident. I didn't read it. That is all I wish to say. I shall pray for your safe journey. Thank you, WUK. Da, 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 da. What are we to make of these cautionary tales? If every expedition has ended in tragedy, how then did the Dawn Servant find the city and return without incident? It seems the legend originated with the YOK. Speaking with them remains our strongest lead, I feel. Those are the mountain people. A lead we shall follow in time, but first let us see Fontaine safely into the Moblin's care, and get our third stone. So, when do we get to see Solution 9? Wasn't there a housing didn't they announce a housing district in Solution 9? Meanwhile, in Kozamauka, Zoralja.
Finding a willing artisan was even easier than expected. Many indeed are eager to curry favor with the Resilient Sun, especially if it means sharing the promise of new territories.
Those who prove useful will have all the land they desire.
Such generous words, yet the manner in which he speaks them.
That's what I'm saying.
If neither wealth nor territory are of value, wherefore does he seek to bring the world to heel?
Step aside.
Oh. Fight, 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 fight.
Remind me. There was no rule against poaching craftsmen from other claimants. Was there?
Oh, snap. He chose to fight Zoralja for his and not mine? Fight, fight, fight.
Do not be foolish, Bakul Jaja.
Foolish would be carrying on with these dull feats when all I need to win are the keystones. And besides, it's long past time they humble this arrogant one here. The Dawn Servant may have sired you against all odds, but there is nothing blessed about your birth. Only a true head is fit to rule. Only we are worthy. Draw your weapon! Face me in battle, and learn your place.
A moment, first promise. Leave him alive, if you would. I foresee a use for this nuisance.
Too scared to make the first move?
Go, my liege. Beat this fraud. You're cheering for Zeralja, right? 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 No. I hate it here.
Then allow me!
Ooh.
But he's just a runt.
This is your king.
My thanks for your restraint.
I can kill him whenever I please.
Brought to his knees by a single strike. This is your king. You've chosen the wrong side, Chisi.
Your part in this is far from over.
Wow. I was right to be afraid of Zeralja. We're back, and we brought with us a boiling pot sworn. This is Fan Yontain, a talented goldsmith who once worked at Eshtime's Aesthetics in Ul'dah. Wonderful, impressive. You are first to return, Third Promise. And with an artisan from across the Salt, no less. We welcome you and your unique skills to Earthenshire. Helphand will show you to the work pot. This is it then. I look forward to hearing your proclaimed Dawn Servant. I look forward to hearing you proclaimed Dawn Servant. Thank you, Fan Yontain. I'll be sure not to disappoint you. I can't stop looking at him. He has my hairstyle. Beef. You have reached met the requirements of the Feat of Pots. Ready Rock presents your keystone with joy smiles and well-wishing. Thank you from my third gym badge. I need 4 more until I can go to the Elite League. I haven't played Pokemon. I'm sorry. I don't know what the 7 gym badges are for or the 8 badges are for. That makes 3. More Potswan candidates. Come, tell Red Rock your tales. To go to the Elite Four? Okay. So I was on the right track. I was just too scared to say it because I didn't want to sound silly. I've only played 1 Pokemon in my life. I played Pokemon Silver when I was 10 years old. I've never touched or watched a single Pokemon ever again after that. Don't hate me. Old? Yeah, and how old are you, huh? Another feat accomplished. Another keystone acquired. Oh ho ho ho, you are doing well. I expected nothing less of Zoralaja's esteemed siblings. Your cleverness in particular is more admirable, second promise. We must have you apply that Charlayan knowledge you so cherish and arm Toral with weapons of Logitech design. In your role as the new Dawn Servant's chief advisor, of course. The tools of war hold no interest for me. I wish only to improve our nation through practical innovations. Foreign powers would think twice about testing our strength once Tuliyollal is known for its advanced technology, just as the Garlean Empire was deterred from invading Charlian. That may well be true, but how long will it take Tuliyollal to progress to this advanced state, and how many years? With the collective commitment to education and hard work, it should not take so very... Your way is too slow. Easier to expand our territory and swallow Charlian whole. Yeah, right. Conquer other nations through force of arms, and you're looking at a future of uprisings and bloodshed. Yours wouldn't be the first failed empire. Then we keep fighting until the mounting costs convince them to lay down their weapons, until all have grown tired of loss. And tales of loss and fire and fear. How would such an outcome bring anyone joy? What you propose is a mockery of peace. Ready Rock is reminded of days long ago. In the time before Tuliyollal, there were no pot packs for the potsworn. It was normal to grab snatch artisans and force them to work for mobbies. They enslaved artisans? Boy, oh boy. Until the day Gulul Jaja arrived, the families of the Grabsnatched pleaded with him, and so he came to Earthenshire. Mobbies are not a worm-make people. We feared death had come for us, but Gulul Jaja just wanted to talk. Be at ease. We are here to trade words, not blows. Oh, is that what the second head looks like? The gold work crafted in this village is superb. One can tell at a glance the quality of materials used, the mastery of technique employed. Yet it does not stir the heart. A goblet shaped by bound hands and broken spirit is devoid of luster. Compare that now to the works of a joyful artisan. She pours her very soul into her creations, and they shine like the newly risen sun. Have you not seen this to be true? And so begin the custom of good living. Happy potsworn make good works, and good works make mobbies happy. Gulul Jaja's words were wise. Joy's smiles did indeed bring fine craft and much jiggly shine. Jingly shine. So the head of reason was behind the forging of pot packs. Yes, reason and cleverthink changed Mobby's way of life. So edgy. And for what? The first promise tires of your talk of olden days. You would rather look to the future and the next feat. Where's my liege? Not you too. But cool Jaja can kick rocks. Banish him to the void of the ether. Oi. Can I have that on stream? Ah, bad vibe stream now, buddy. I'll allow it. We should be getting on as well. Please, please, no aggression here. Please, please, please. But Cool Jaja never did come back, did he? Streamer doesn't have mods in the chat. Kiss yourself. You have a moment, Third Promise. We can take advantage of mutiny now. I'm a self-made mod, trust. Rakarok would repay you for hand helping with Kahi. He brings a tale of the Golden City. That's my mod for real. Really? I'd love to hear it. The towers, the streets, all fashioned from gold. Everywhere you look, every splendor you can imagine. Mr. Streamer, can you do different voices for the characters? Okay, I'll try. The young, the old, and everyone in between. They live in golden happiness, a city of eternal bliss, forever perched above the clouds. Everything fashioned from gold, eh? And just imagine everyone living in golden happiness. Now that's a city I'd like to visit. Excuse me, Rakarok, where did you hear that particular tale? From our longtime YOK friends. They live up in the mountains in Urgopacha. The giants again? It seems everything is pointing us their way. This feat and everything leading up to it has taught me much about the Moblin way of life. I'll be sad to leave Earthenshire and your joy smiles behind. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Chat, why are they wiggling like that? Right, we should go and see the giants next. Agreed. Golden mysteries notwithstanding, their village is featured prominently in the saga and is not to be ignored. The Urgopacha Highlands should be easy enough to reach from here. If we leave Earthenshire from the west, there is a road which leads up into the mountains. Let's find that first. Well, these voices are hard. I don't want to do multiple voices. Let me just keep doing my monotone Tomoya voice. Hey you! You're finally awake! I'm immersed. No. You know what Cheesy said earlier that fits this occasion? Womp womp. Looks like the trail is going to get steep from here on in. I hope everyone is ready for some climbing. Did they have bikes in Toliolo? I don't know if this is lore accurate, Mr. Street. Okay, fine, I'll switch. I'm glad I caught you. Radirok asked me to bring you back to the village. What, but I just left. She says there's something she forgot to give you. Huh? Something other than the keystone? Yes, an item of great importance, or so I was told. It shouldn't take long, if you would please follow me. This is sussy. I wonder what this is all about. Well, no need for everyone to come. I'll be back in a little while. Just her? Yo, that's sus. Wait. I don't trust. I'm coming. I'm following. Oi. Shush. This is taking quite a while. Just keep waiting for now, I suppose. I don't even remember what... I haven't heard voice lines from this crew in such a long time. I don't even remember what they sound like. Perhaps there were complications. Well, let us wait a little longer. Like, how do I do that accent? Oh no. Where did they take WUK LAMAT? It is getting a little ridiculous. Did she get lost on the way back to find us? They're skinning her. No, don't say that. Must protect. She's precious. But how? There's only the one road. This is getting dark. Please stop. We're not skinning her alive. Please. I wouldn't underestimate WUK LAMAT's sense of direction, or lack thereof. Fortunately, she has a link pearl. Let's see what's keeping her, shall we? WUK LAMAT, come in, WUK LAMAT. No answer. That's not good. Question, concern. Just woke up from that noise. You can wake him up with the MSQ dungeon noise as well. The that's my favorite one. Yeah, just go up to Anra and just don't say anything, just be and then you'll activate his neurons. She's not responding. Perhaps we should all return to Earthenshire. Plus Ready Rock, who had business with her, yes? Why? Why are you calling me Mr. Streamer? You're being more cringe than I am right now. I'm after drink. Oh? Real? Do you have work tomorrow? The poor lass can't even spell fuck right. What about Cheesy? Does Cheesy have work tomorrow? He's up later than he usually is. Oh, right. Sorry, I was gonna change the motorcycle. I'm sorry. Forgive me. What is more? I don't have a lot of mounts. What? Like... Which fits this more? Toggle? Good doggo toggle. You want me to run around Tuliolo on a chocobo? Ah, okay. Armored, non-armored? Oh, that's a carriage. Oh, yeah. Armored, non-armored? Hufta? What's a Hufta? Company. Okay. This is what my company chocobo looks like. Still immersed? Sadly. Where is WUK LAMAT? You have derailed me long enough. Back again so soon? We've come looking for WUK LAMAT. Did you not send someone to fetch her? Ready Rock did not. Neither has she seen that third promise since you were last here. They gasp. Then who was that man who came for her? Oh, you bastards. She's being skinned! Oh? I thought you left already. Where is WUK LAMAT? Where is LAMAT? Is she not with you? She was here a second ago, and then these scary men came and took her, and now I don't know where she is. Oh my god. The mouth movements synced perfectly. You don't know where she is? How could you let this happen? I'm sorry, forgive me. It's not my fault. Cheesy and Alana were distracting me, and then she just wandered off with some stranger, and when I looked back, she was gone. That thou shouldst worry for thy sister is understandable. Yet rather than assign blame, thine energies are better spent on locating her. I can't deal with Urianje's dialogue. The dragon got her. I will help you search. This is now I'd wished a fellow claimant to lose the contest. My sister, least of all. The dragon got her. Did you see it? No, don't say that. I did not see it if you're being serious. In that case, dividing our forces will allow us to cover more ground. Moya and I should work together at least, the better to facilitate communication between our groups. I haven't looked up. Is it in the sky? Then the rest of us will split up. Report in should you find anything. Lamati, where art thou, my Lamati? We'll be on our way as well. Right, keep in touch. Come, we should begin our search. Okay. Don't make such a tense moment with very tense music and then play a fanfare when the quest completes. Do you think Dankred and Urianger love each other as much as the dragon loves WUK? I dare say Urianger is probably walking with the Dankred right now, and he's probably like, we'll allow Tomoya to search for WUK LAMAT while you and I return to our quarter to, he's what? Yeah. Lost promise. Anyways, if Lamati was returning to Earthenshire from the west, then she should have passed through here. Except Ready Rock swears she didn't see her. Huh? What? I don't see anything. In which case, it's entirely possible that Lamati never made it back to the village at all. Oops, I skipped that last dialogue. What dragon? Are you talking about me? The third Thomas. Maui has been standing at his post with diligent eye watchings. He has seen no claimants pass this way. What of a Tonawata? What of a Tonawata? What of a Bo'owata with brightly colored hair? What of a Tonawata with brightly colored hair? Mommy knows nothing of this one. He hears conch flaps about a Pelu peddler in many fires who was attacked by a crazy-haired bandit on the road. A what? A bandit, you say? Thank you, you've been most helpful. My sister is clearly not here, and though I wish it would otherwise, we must consider the possibility that the Tonawatan messenger and the brigand described by the sentry are one and the same, and that Lamati is in very real danger. Oh, I did see the shadow for a second. Come, let us hurry to many fires. I'd like a word with this peddler should they still be around. How much further must I roam? Foreshadowing. Literally foreshadowing. Waylaid peddler. Is there something I could help you with? I'm told you were a victim of a bandit attack. Could you recount exactly what happened? My goodness, I thought I recognized you. I'll tell you everything I remember, second promise. It was that scoundrel, Wakesa, who ambushed me. You know the name of your attacker? There's no mistaking that here. All my peddler friends have stories of that notorious bandit leader and his predations. Wakesa and his gang will stoop to any low for the sake of a few pel, and with no fresh quarry coming up with the broken stairs, they had to become more creative. Fresh out of rats for real. Leave my outfit alone. Are you delighted to see the penguin motherfuckers from X? I sure am. I still remember the way they talk too. Freaking Tobly from freaking 10-2 is in here. I love it. Little wonder he went after LAMAT. He likely thinks to ransom her for a royal sum. Yeah, Tobly was a real one. I expect he'll soon make his demands, but I don't intend to wait. We'll find this woman first and deliver his deserved payment in person. What say you to a small deception? I will assume the role of a well-to-do merchant to lure Wakesa out of hiding. Then, when he comes sniffing about, we catch the rat by the tail. Sounds good. An excellent plan. I have just the right garments for your disguise, at a specially discounted price, of course. A brush with bandits hasn't dampened your mercantile spirit, I see. Very well, I accept your generous deal. I imagine all these little merchant Pelu people all talk very fast and very high pitched, like Tobly. Poncho pals. I will precede you into Mayfires to make my presence known. You follow on behind, boasting to those along the way how you paid me a hefty purse in exchange for a rare gemstone of some such. If Wakesa is as coin-hungry as they say, then a recently enriched peddler should be an irresistible mark. We let him strike, and then we spring our trap. Okay. Time to play our parts. Follow Kawana's lead and try not to fall behind. Follow me. When do I get a poncho? There, the Shabral fellow. Share with him how happy your imaginary deal with me has made you. Once you put on an appropriate display, we can continue to our next performance. Happy, 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 happy. Oh joy, I'm rich. I sold a fake gem to some funny peddler. Oh joy. Happy, happy, happy. Oops, I spelled happy wrong. Happy, happy, happy. A rare gemstone from the Hestaro merchant, you say? I envy the profit he must have made from such a sale. Since the stairs are destroyed, I've not been able to peddle goods at my usual haunts. Red wagon. Huh? Did I miss it again? Are you trolling me? Are you gaslighting me? Good start, but I would make certain Wakesa is aware of me. Let's continue. That moblin over there looks amenable to a conversation. The stage is yours, Tomoya. Happy, happy, oh joy! I've sold some rare gemstone to some merchant, now I'm rich. I am rich. Happy, happy, happy. The Hitsaro sold you a sparkle stone for your collection. Oh, sorry, it's the other way around. He sold me something. I didn't sell him something. Well, this is awkward. Well, that explains your giant joy smiles. Mabi is happy for your happiness. Mabi is also jealous of the merchant and all the Jinglishan he must have made. That should be enough. But perhaps one last act to drive it home. I'm being gaslit, folks. I'm being gaslit. I shall not fall for thine tricks. No, for real. I saw it. I've been messing with you this whole time. Are you okay? You see that cheerful Pelu? Tell him the tale of your precious gemstone and we'll be done with this part of the charade. Oh, happy day, happy day. I purchased this rare gemstone from this wandering peddler. Such a beautiful gemstone. I am so happy to have purchased it. Happy. A passing peddler had the very gemstone you sought for your collection. That is a stroke of luck. And I'll wager the merchant was just as pleased to fill his pockets with your grateful coin, eh? I missed it? What's that? Reading dialogue. Well, I'm inspired to go and earn some pel of my own. Who knows? Maybe opportunity will find me, even as it found you. Sure fooled him. Now where is this bastard? There he is. Ah, my most valued customer. The profit from that single purchase of yours should see me through weeks of idle leisure. Traveling with such a fat purse and no sales swords is a tempting fate. So I shall make Earthenshire my last stop and I return forthwith to Toliolo. Why does he have my hairstyle too? Is my hairstyle so common in this expansion? Did you see? That rat has come from a nibble. The rat has come for a nibble. Yep, I saw him. The second hairstyle thief of the expansion. You played your part to perfection, Tomoyo. A woman of many talents, just as Thancred and Urianger described. Now, let us lure Hold up. Never mind. Now let us lure Wakasa out and spring our trap. A brother's duty. Let us execute the final stage of the plan. I will set out towards Earthenshire alone and unarmed, the better to sell the act of a defenseless merchant. Assuming Wakasa is watching, he will likely wait for some quiet stretch of the road before accosting me. I'll be relying on you to follow closely behind, remaining hidden until the time comes to spring the trap on our bandit king. Just remember, we need him alive. Quick. Bam ba da da ba ba da bam bam ba 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 da dum bam bam ba dum ba da dum bam bam. Come out wherever you are. Sneaky. Here he comes. Oh. I hear business has been good to you, master merchants. How about you share some of the profits? And by some, I mean every coin you have. Oh, you silly people. Have no fear, I am here. You're that gemstone collector. Oh, I see what this is. We've been tricked! Spit in your eye. Men, kill these Vidral. You coward! Come back here! Slippery vermin. We'll have to interrogate his underlings instead. If you'll be so kind to learn, pray leave him capable of speech. No promises. imagine I'm gonna hit the AoE button 3 or 4 times and they're dead. 1, 2, 3. They're kind of tanky, actually. I take it back. Let's go for Shadow Rats. Stop it. Stop making fun of my outfit. Oh no, I skipped it by accident. Wait, that's the second promise. What do you want with us? Think I'm scared of a fancy title? I'll take your royal ears as a trophy, as soon as I get free of these ropes. I know your gang is behind my sister's abduction. Tell me where she is. Eat pack of shit, salt lover. You'll get no answers from us. Pack of shit. That's right, we don't serve you. Do not play games with me. Where is WUK LAMAT? Whoa. I've never heard him raise his voice before. I am fast losing patience. Talk now or die. The choice is yours. We were hired to nab the third promise, that's all. We don't know where they took her. Hired? By whom? We weren't told that either. Only Wakesa knows. He's the one who took the job. Well, it seems we needed a leader after all. Once I've arranged for the Landsguard to take custody of these criminals, I'll call on Thancred and his tracking skills. Perhaps you could pursue Wakesa in the meantime. The bandit was running in an easterly direction. Should you locate him, I suggest you shadow him rather than force a confrontation. He might lead us to where LAMAT is being held. Understood. The emotion? That's how it came up on the screen. I was just reading it as I thought it would be, as I thought it would sound. This is what you asked for. You wanted voice acting, different voices, this is what you get. I don't want to do a Fate. Is that you? What are you doing there? Where is he? Where is this slimy bastard with the hairstyle that should only belong to me? When I catch you, I'm gonna cut your hair. Follow Wakesa from a distance. The objective will end in failure if you are noticed or fall too far behind. Should your query begin displaying the effect shown in the picture, you will be discovered when he turns around. To avoid detection at these times, make use of covers such as rocks and trees. The objective will also end in failure if you follow too closely. Keep your quarry in sight, but avoid stepping into the detection circle. Should you fail to complete the objective, you may try again by returning to the designated location. Where is he? Where is he? Oh. She's fate farming for real. Must have been the wind. I'm not here. I'm not here. Can I dive in the water if he turns around? This was meant to be easy. Oh man, we picked the wrong guy to mess with. WUK LAMAT, we are coming for you. Must have been the wind. What is that? Oh no. I need cover. I need to be on this side. Oh! Oh, okay. Must have been the wind. Damn nerves. Sounds like someone's trying to sell me something. Oh, shoot. I have to hide behind something. Where'd he go? Is that the hideout? Finally, my money. Give it to me now. The Landsguard may be hunting us already. Calm yourself. We had our own troubles finding a suitable hideaway. Right. We're finished. Take your prize and leave me out of the rest. Such hostility. You were hurting for coin and I offered you gainful employment out of the kindness of my heart. Kindness? You brought a blackened tempest upon us. One look and I could tell that woman was a killer. A butcher. A salted devil in the flesh. They're talking about me? Me? Oh, spare me your feel for bleating. Go on, scamper away now before the scary mercenary comes to claim your head. Kawana told me the news. You found the abductor then. What's the situation? We found the bandit, and we found the person he's working with. Do you think the bandits were hired by this Hubiko? Alright, new strategy. Forget Wakesa and stay on the Momulja's tail. We don't want to endanger the third promise, so keep your distance until we're certain they have her. I'll catch up to you as soon as I'm able. Roger that. What are you doing here? Follow the Hubiko from a safe distance. The objective will end in failure if you are noticed or fall too far behind. Should you fail to complete the objective, you may try again by surveying the designated location. Look at this dude. Aren't we sneaking? I am sneaking. Wait, were you following me the whole time? I didn't even see you. Must have been the wind. Alright, thanks for stopping by. Good night. Have fun at work tomorrow. Why did he suddenly get so fast? Oh, that was quick. He cut the rope. It's kind of a waste of rope, isn't it? Oh, he let the Unity go free, so we can't use the boat. Ah, this bastard.
Better late than never. That Mamulja. He's the one who kidnapped WUK LAMAT.
Mm-hmm.
So we're still unsure. If we can follow him a bit longer, confirm his connection to the abductors. That will complicate matters.
Aren't these Bakul Jaja's men? Oh, Kawana, you crazy bastard.
Confound it!
If I set out now, I can trail them along the riverbank.
Do it!
Even if it costs you the contest.
What worth is the throne if I lose my sister to win it?
He does care.
Very well then. I'll send word when I locate her. Till then, I suggest you save your strength. A rescue attempt could turn ugly.
Got it.
That Hubigo just now. I swear I've seen him with Bakul Jaja.
That's what I just said.
Knowing the way that monster works, he probably hired bandits to kidnap her so we could steal her keystones. But even alone, my sister is more than a match for a gang of untrained ruffians. She must have been ambushed or deceived. Gah! I should have been there! If those bastards have hurt her!
You need to calm down.
How can I be calm when... Forgive me. Snapping at you won't get my sister back. I'm afraid I've always been like this when it comes to Lamachi. The thought of her being in danger sends me into a panic. But isn't that how families should be?
think so.
These days, Turali Mikote live however they please. But the clan into which I was born kept to the nomadic traditions of our ancestors. They herded their own neck across the plains, always moving with the seasons. During one such migration, my birth parents left me behind. A child. All alone. Without a single word of explanation.
I'm sorry
A
to hear
chance
that.
encounter with a kind Pelu merchant was the only reason I survived. Taking pity on me, he taught me his trade that I might fend for myself. I became a stallkeeper in Tuliyolal's market. And that is where the Dawn servant found and adopted me. I had already been in the palace some time when Lamachi came to join us. Like me, she had been cast aside by her parents. As this tiny child's new brother, I swore I would always be there for her. So, as you might now understand, I will stop at nothing to rescue her. While we await word from Tancred, I suggest we prepare ourselves to travel downriver. You have a boat, yes?
I had a boat, but they cut the punity off of it.
Why release the punity if not to delay pursuit? If we were unsure of their guilt before, then this surely proves it. Before we act, however, let us regroup with your comrades. Would you mind making the call?
Of course. Alphino, come in.
Understood. We'll meet you at many fires.
I'm starting to like him. He's got a soft spot for his sister. He is no longer that guy in bright green when I first met him. I will now give him the respect he deserves, and I will call him by his name. I may have put up rescuing Lamati ahead of my own progress, but do not take that to mean I've given up on the contest. You understand how important she is to me, yet regardless of how close we were, I would have made this same choice. After all, I am incapable of saving my sister, while also winning the throne. If I'm incapable of saving my sister while also winning the throne, then I am not fit to inherit our father's heavy mantle. Feeding the river. We need to gather our forces. Avengers assemble. Sorry, Scions assemble. Firstly, allow me to brief everyone on our present situation. Thus, at the very least, we believe this Hubigo knows where Lamati has been taken. Dankred is shadowing their boat even as we speak, and I should like to join him with all haste. Unfortunately, our quarry had the foresight to release your punity from its harness, leaving us without a means to give pursuit. Aaronville, as an expert of wildlife, what are our chances of recapturing the beast? With the right mix of feet, it can be done. I should like an extra hand to help scattered about, however. Would you accompany him, Tomoya? Absolutely. Meanwhile, the rest of us should work on getting the harness repaired. It appears to have been damaged when the punity was let loose. With all the peddlers here in camp, we should have little trouble purchasing replacement materials. As for any necessary metalwork, Earthenshire's artisans are but a short walk away. Let us divide the task and have at it. Are they gone? Are the viewers gone? Can I stop the accents now? The horrible accents? I think they're gone. Alright, back to monotone Pamoya reading. There was an unusually aggressive herd of wild punities downriver, so our girl will have fled in the opposite direction. Come, we'll try the waters upriver. Okay, just checking. Leave me alone. I didn't do anything to you. Assuming our punity has come this way, she'll be hiding in the depths of Marsh Ligaka. We'll need to lure her back to the shallows with the promise of food. Wild punities eat mainly aquatic grasses and plants, but the tamed ones are often fed vegetable scraps. Knowing this, I added leftovers to the feed I prepared. This should help the mixture stand out against the marsh's natural scents. Ligaka is crawling with predators, however, so I'll leave it to you to scout our feet deeper in. I'll be waiting for you near the shallows with the rest of your punities enticing feast. Aye aye, Captain. Ooh, that's a far walk. Oh boy. I'm sure they just have LAMAT tied up somewhere. They wouldn't hurt her, right? Right. Wait. Leave me alone. Oh, punity, where are you? Where art thou, my punity? We need a punity to save LAMAT. Destination. You scatter Erenville's punity feet along the water's edge. You scatter Erenville's punity feet along the water's edge. One more. Miyakabek Zoma. Alright, Erenville, I've done as you asked. All set? I've just finished laying out the last of the bait. Step back out of sight and leave the rest to me. Uh-oh. There she is. Shh, there's nothing to be afraid of. We just need all your help one last time. You're hungry, I wager. Come on, come with me. Erenville? That thing's ginormous. Erenville? Yes, there's a good guard. Is it flying? I thought it was a water creature. We'll be fine here, I think. I'll give her a few more treats, then lead her over to the boat. You can let Koana know we have our Ponetti back. Was I doing the accent again? Or trying to do the accent? Sorry, that was unintentional. Just these characters. Something about these characters. They talk with an accent and it gets stuck in my head. Whenever I look at them, all I think of is their accent. Erinville has the Punity in hand then. Good. I expected nothing less from a certified gleaner. As for the harness, we were able to purchase all the parts we need. The Levier twins are over in Earthenshire right now, having the Potsworn make the repairs. I'm told it shouldn't take long. We'll be ready to embark on our rescue mission as soon as we hear from Thancred. Alright. That is a good place to stop for today.